Can I do it? Oh, I got a fucking great intro. You ready?
Go ahead. I got you.
Welcome, brother. What episode are we on? Welcome, brother. Episode 10. We're on episode 10 of the Nut on the Glass podcast. Brother, if you want to get your ass over here, brother, we can do something, brother.
I think you're forgetting a word, bro.
I don't know. There's something else.
I don't know.
What does Hulk Hogan say?
He says the N-word. No. Anyways, yeah, we're back.
We're going to have to do that with, like, the Stone Cold intro. Like the...
Bro, I don't have two, like, actual bottles. I have two wait.
Yeah, bro, so we back, episode 10. We doing some cool shit.
Nut on the Glass podcast.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So we got some news. Some sad news, some disheartening news. I can't even say it. Go ahead, Steffon. Go ahead.
I just like take this moment. Look at me. I want to take this moment to say rest in peace to our dearly departed brother.
Yep.
He fought a good fight. He fought a long, hard battle, but I'm sad to say he's no longer here with us. Could we get a rest in peace, Rennie Glasgow?
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
So
bro.
So Rennie is actually over with the podcast. It's a sad thing. But you know, it's all right. We good. We still chilling here. But the other thing is that, you know, it's a definite over in terms of week to week basis, but you know, it doesn't leave it up to guest appearances later on in the future, just popping in here and there. So we don't know what's gonna happen in terms of that. I mean, he'll still be around. You'll probably see him in the background from time to time or whatever. So, you know, don't be worried. It's nothing negative or anything. I want to make that clear because, you know, people are with like these, like when someone leaves the podcast or something.
Yeah.
You know, it's just different times in different people's lives. We have different things that we want to do. You know, me and Steffon, just
we gonna keep pushing.
We love this thing. You know what I mean? This is our baby right now. And then, you know, there's, you know, Rennie just doesn't feel the same way. It's fine, you know, and that's the way it is. We all have our own shit, and we all are doing our own thing because we are nice little college kids, and people move on. So
yeah,
that's all I got. I mean, like it's sad, but it's not necessarily the end. So it's not a goodbye. It's a I'll see you later. But,
yeah, I mean,
yeah, basically
on my corny white people shit.
You know what's crazy? I also have to feel like I have to mention what I'm wearing. So today,
You didn't explain it to me. I
had a meeting today, and I went from the meeting right to here. I didn't bring a change of clothes, which I did plan to, but I'm in jeans and a button down.
Yeah, I got some shit you can fit into
with these loafers.
I got some shit you can fit into, bro.
Yeah, I don't want to put anything on. I don't want to put anything of yours on. Like, no offense, but I just don't want to dirty in your clothes.
Yeah,
like that.
Bro, I just did laundry yesterday, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a pain in the ass. I just don't like doing
I don't mind laundry. The problem is...
But waiting, though. You have to be around.
Yeah, and even more, the washers are... Like, so the washers are just... me and Tiago... Rennie too. We've all got this. Like they're like you put it on heavy load. The max amount of time you get is 43 minutes, right? I walk back upstairs. I'll set my timer for 43 minutes. Go back down. Still 4 minutes left. They're like an estimate at best. Like it's not actually 43 minutes. It's always a little bit over 43. It's always like 50 minutes. So like now we have to adjust. Even though the washer says 43 minutes, your laundry will be done. Take out and put in the dryer. I come back upstairs, set it for 50 minutes. One time when I go down there, it might be still spinning for a minute.
Yeah, it's so weird. You know, what sucks about the washing machines in general is the fact that you do have to you can't go anywhere until you have your shit outside of the washer and the dryer.
I feel like more so the washer than the dryer, because I'll leave clothes in the dryer because they're just dry, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But if you leave clothes in the washer for over a few hours or an hour or so, it'll start to smell. Then you have to rewash your clothes. I had that shit happen to me last semester, bro. I literally had my clothes in the washer and I left it in there for an hour or whatever because I was doing something else, and I had to rewash my clothes that same night. The dryers didn't work. I was literally up from 11 p.m. to like 5 a.m. washing clothes. The same set of clothes I put in there at 11 p.m. because the washer, I like left my clothes in the washer, and then the dryers didn't work, bro. Like I had to wash my clothes 3 times, dry my clothes 3 times. That's like 3 hours right there of clothes washing, of just drying.
Yeah, bro. I feel you. You know, it's fucking. It's just a problem. There should be a more effective way. What I do hate about it though sometimes is like I don't wash some clothes of mine, so like I'll wash them separately in a load, put it on delicate fabric softener, all that shit. Yeah. And then I won't put it in the dryer. I'll just air dry them.
Yeah. I do that for my t-shirts that I like stretch because you can't heat like stretch t-shirts. I do all that shit separately.
That's what I do with like especially shirts I don't want to get small.
Yeah, I do
sweatshirts and stuff.
Yeah. So. But like people like there's people who wash their like jeans every day, bro.
I would be one of those people.
Really? You're not supposed to like wash like your like.
But I only own 2 pairs of jeans.
Yeah, like your pants or jeans. Like I don't wash my pants or jeans every day because like it just serrates the fabric and like not even just like the what the fuck is the word, bro? The denim pants, but it's like all my pants. Like I don't wash any. Like besides like my pajamas, I wash these like multiple times per week. But I only do laundry once a week here, so it doesn't really matter. But like the denims, like my pants with the buttons on the sides, my cargos, my dickies, like I don't wash those. Like I average like some people like take their pants off and they like throw them to wash like after they wore them one day. I give it like 2-3 times. Or 2-3 times, as long as they're not like super dirty. Like if I wore them to go out, come back, go out like in a day, and I don't sweat in them or anything. Like of course, like I just like throw them in the washer like in like the 3rd load, like because like if you wash it just like wears down the fabric, and that's the issue.
I hear you. You know, for me honestly, it's. I wash the jeans just because like I know I'm not gonna wear them for like the rest of the week.
I used to do that.
I was just like, well, I'm gonna put it in here because like I don't want to have a pair of jeans that I sweated in. Like today, I sweat like a bucket. What was it? Yeah. 70 degrees or some shit.
It was only like 57, 63 up here.
Dude, I sweat. Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's good.
On a hill, we got nice wind. It was very nice.
See, that's good, but I wish I was down there because what it was over there. Beating sun. It was a straight 70 degrees. Like it'll be 70 degrees all week. And listen, no problem with that. However, I can't wear shorts to some of these meetings.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? And my legs, and I've told you this before, how my legs are. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So like my legs and my upper body are switched. Like some people are like, oh, I can wear a hoodie and wear shorts. For me, it gets to a certain point where I just start sweating. Now my upper body was dying. I needed to take off this. My thing was crazy. But today, because there was no air conditioning, no one had it on. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It was just warmer than anybody thought. I'm sitting in this claustrophobic room with these high socks on, and my legs aren't really sweating, but I am feeling it because I had like my leg like this right here.
Yeah.
Right in that little like armpit area.
Right here. Yeah.
That's where I felt it. I was like, shit. And then my whole back. Oh, don't even get me started. Yeah, this shirt needs to be bleached. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, bro. I don't. Look, today I wasn't bad up here. Whose hair is this, bro?
I don't know. Cat.
Probably. Today, like I went out with like a hoodie and like some black pants, and I was like, yeah. Nice.
I wish.
It was so like Tiago was like, it's hot, and I was like, it's warm. That's 62 degrees is warm.
It's warm. No, it's true. It's warm.
Not warm, but it's not hot.
It's not hot. It's true.
Yeah, and I was
especially if you got that breeze though.
Breeze be hitting. We're on the hill, so we get breeze. Winter, summer. You pick your poison. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I appreciate the hot. Like I feel like once it hits 70, 75 degrees, I'm like, just stay here. That's my temperature of comfort. Like if it's like 70, 75 degrees, I'm like, this is perfect. And as soon as it starts to go over, as soon as it starts to hit like the 80, 90s, please, I'm moving back down to Alaska or moving up to Alaska, bro.
Some shit, right?
Yeah, like I can't do that. Like I personally like I only own one pair of shorts, bro.
Yeah, you're not a shorts guy.
I don't do shorts.
You know who else isn't a shorts guy? Rennie.
Rennie?
Yeah, he's not. He only wears pants. I don't think I've ever seen him wear
Rennie be talking. I haven't moved my stance on shorts at all. Like, not that I don't like them. There's not something I would wear because like for like personal reasons or whatever. But like Rennie's like, yeah, I think I might start buying shorts or whatever. Like, I think like I'm into the shorts now. Like, I think he's trying to get more shorts, or like he will get shorts.
Come with me. I'll take you fucking short shopping. If you want to ever get shorts, I got you. There's only two things I can do when it comes to fashion. One, I can semi-dress nice. You know what I'm saying? I've kind of figured out a way to make comfortable. The only problem, and we talked about this last podcast, is the pants.
Yeah.
That's my problem, is jeans and regular pants. Yeah. But the ups, t-shirts...
I don't know what the fuck that is, bro.
Either. But t-shirts, sweatshirts, stuff like that, that's my realm. You know what I'm saying? And jackets and stuff like that. Sneakers as well, whatever. And I can find you cheap, affordable, nice graphic tees that'll make vintage guys say, "Is this single stitched?" So I can do that. That's my
shout out Riley White.
That's one of my abilities. But when it comes to pants, I'm not a thing. But when it comes to sweatpants and shorts,
I feel you.
I got you. Now shorts, easy peasy lemon squeeze. Let me tell you what shorts will look good on you right now. With the top that you got on right now.
I've never actually. When I see people who do like hoodies and shorts, I'm like. Whoa. I'm like, I don't like that. It's something about it makes me rest uneasy, bro.
Sometimes I'm like that, bro. Sometimes I can do that. I can pull it off.
I don't know, bro. So like, the look just. I'm just like.
But let me ask you a question. Now, this is what becomes really important, right? How do the legs look? Is it and on a guy? No homo. How does it look?
What do you mean,
like if we look at like all like the shit like on a guy wearing shorts? Because you said it's like it doesn't look right. How does the guy's legs look? You get what I'm saying? Like no no weird shit or anything like that.
They got like beefy legs like.
They do it. They're like, do their legs like look toned? I guess that's what I should say.
Not all the time. Not some of them, but not all of them.
I feel like guys that squat, and again, this is no weird shit. I feel like guys that squat. This is definitely gonna get taken out of context, but for me especially, like I work out legs more than I work out anything else in my body. I can take off my shirt, it looks good, but like when it comes to like the legs especially, I love showing off my legs. I got nice toned calves and thighs from all those years of doing football and shit, right? But let me tell you something. When I put on shorts, I get looks. And they're looking at my legs.
Yeah, I feel you. Ninja does squats. So I saw Ninja today. He did that. He put on the shorts with the hoodie
top and look good, right?
I was like, it's Ninja. I was like I'm like, it's Ninja. Like it's not like he just like I'm like it looked fine for what it is. I've seen it worse. Sure. You know what I mean? Like on him, because he had like actual legs to fit his like shorts, it looked good. But when you don't have like I've seen it both ways. Like his looked fine in terms of like, and because he had like the legs to fill the shorts, but like people who don't have the legs and still do it, it's even weirder.
I get that.
Like it's not like I hate the look, it's just weird to me in general across the board. Like I still don't like it. Like not that I don't like it when Ninja does it, but it's just weird to me. I hate
the guys with no hair on their legs. They try to do that.
Do you have hair on your legs, bro?
Oh, dude, that's the only place I have hair on my body.
I literally have so much leg hair, bro.
Yeah, my leg hair is crazy too. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is crazy. Just so people see this. I don't even know if they can see it, but like, yours just you got a little bit more than me.
This leg is definitely hairy. This hair is thinner. It used to be way thinner than this actually, but now this also looks darker right here. This is my birthmark. Yeah. One of the reasons I never wore shorts, I didn't like to wear shorts as a kid. So now I just like.
I think you can pull off shorts.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like now it's like I don't like wearing shorts, but that's like.
But like the leg hair adds on, because you know what I think it is.
Bro, some nice leg. Yeah, Ninja had leg hair. I was like.
If you have some decent like leg hair,
if you just got like as a dude, if you got like shaved like you don't have to shave. Like some people just don't grow leg hair. I feel like when they don't grow leg hair or they shave their legs, they just I don't know, bro.
I don't think guys should shave their legs, but you know when it comes to like having no leg hair and trying to pull off shorts, just don't.
Yeah.
Wear pants, please.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And here's the thing. When it comes to guys that have skinnier legs and guys that have bigger legs, like legs that they think that there's just a lot of fat on them that necessarily that they're not toned, I would say right now, body positivity. You know what I mean? I'm going to say right now, body positivity. You know, you got to be, listen, you look at me right now. Look at me right now. I'm going to say this, and this is what's really important about this, right? Skinny legs, fat legs, toned legs, whatever kind of legs you have. Be proud of your legs. Show them off. Showcase them. You don't have to have the best looking legs in the land. You just have to have legs. That's what it comes down to. But if you do not have hair on your legs, keep pants on.
But what if they don't have legs?
Then that doesn't apply to you.
Yeah, you can still wear shorts, bro.
Yeah, you could wear shorts. It's whatever. But yeah, bro. But like when it comes down to that, it's funny though because I think you look good in shorts, and I think Rennie would look really good in shorts.
Yo, you're definitely Rennie.
I think you guys wear pants all the time, and I have no problem with you guys wearing pants. But I just remember the one day last year we were in your house or some shit.
Yeah, I had shorts on.
No, it wasn't. You didn't have. It wasn't that you had. You had shorts on, but it wasn't that. It was. Shit, bro, you just made me lose my train of thought. Fuck. I got it. We were in your house. I came down. I had the dog. Remember, I had the dog because I had to take the dog out. And Rennie was sweating like a pig. And because he was wearing, he took off the sweatshirt, but he was just sweating. I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Dude, it's just hot out here." And he was wearing pants. Remember, he was wearing those dark colored pants.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Dude, you gotta get shorts." And he was like, "Bro, you gotta take me to go get shorts." But I was just thinking in that moment, he was thinking he had his pants. To give point of reference, his pants were all the way down, and then he had rolled them up like above his knees, so he made shorts. But they kept falling down. It was hilarious. It was a really funny time because it was like I don't even know 110 degrees or some shit. It was a hot day outside. I don't know. And I came in with I think I came in with the loafer Crocs that I have. Maybe, and with because I think I came from the boat. So the loafer Crocs and the what's it called? The regular shorts, and I think like a regular graphic tee.
The only time you'll catch me wearing shorts is in the summertime, and I only have one pair of shorts. And those shorts, the only reason I wear them is because I only, like in the summertime when it gets hot, I only wear shorts to sleep because I get this heat rash, and I sleep with the blanket. So even if I got the AC kicking, like I gotta have my shorts on because I'll get this heat rash on my face or whatever. Like I get it now if I turn my heat up or whatever. So like, I'll wake up in the morning and I'll have my shorts on and I'm like, I'm not changing, like whatever, and I just rock my shorts for the rest of the day. So like that's the only reason in the summertime you'll see me wear shorts now, because I gotta I gotta keep my skin looking clear for all the girls out there, all the girls out there who like my clear skin, bro.
You gotta talk though, moving away from legs. Your face, dude. What happened, bro?
Let me get close, bro, so I can see. Yeah, I'm missing like all this. Got no goatee left. My mustache is coming back slowly.
All right, explain what happened over though.
Wait. I gotta bring it up because we talk about it all the time on the podcast, first episode. Those girls, you think those girls over there can see my fade, bro? Yeah, Rennie. Can you see my fade? I think you see the fade. The door's closed, but he can see my fade, bro. I know he can. Anyways, yeah, bro, I went to the barber Thursday. And he started cutting my hair as he usually does. He actually really liked the way he cut it shorter, like he cut the hair.
Looks really good on the top.
Yeah, he cut this like longer than he usually does. This is how it looks like after like 2 to 4 days after my haircut, or 4 days after my haircut, it gets longer at the top.
Right.
But this is the exact length I usually like my hair, like this medium right here.
Looks good, bro.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. But he started cutting my mustache, and all of a sudden I feel him like take the razor out. He's cutting it.
You're like, shit, it's too late.
Yeah, and I was like, I let him have creative authority. You know what I mean? Ooh, that shit the salsa just ran right through my nose. Oof. But like he started cutting it. He cut the sides off, and I was like, okay, I'll let it rock, because I was like, I don't know if I want to let them grow right now or like shave them off. I was debating it. I wanted to let them shave or grow, but whatever. I was fine with that. Then he cut down the goatee. The goatee was terrible last time, in my opinion. Yeah. He cut my goatee, and he cut like this underneath part, so all the hair was just like right here and right here. It was just so bad. I didn't like that. But then he cut the mustache, and he made it this like, I might have a picture. If I have a picture, I'll send to Ricarlo. But it was like this. It was like thick right here where my nostrils are, and like thin at the sides. Yeah. I didn't fuck with that. Now it's starting to come back, and best believe next time I go to him, I'm gonna let him know. Line up my sideburn or line up my beard. Don't touch my mustache. I'll do it myself, or I'll tell him to shave it.
No, I think it looks good. I mean,
my parents loved it.
I think they would have. I think they've been telling you to get rid of that.
My parents hate my facial hair. All my facial hair.
No, what was I gonna say? I had something. No, I think just grow it out. Keep what you have right here, and then just grow the rest out.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm just gonna get it. My goal was to like never shave again. I didn't shave, so I'm not counting against me. I let him have creative authority this time to see what he's gonna do, and his creativeness was different from my what I had in mind. But
perception shit.
Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, his facial hair grows back quickly. Like I got this, my mustache is almost completely back at this point. It's just got to get a little bit thicker on the corners.
On the sides.
Yeah, and this grew back quick. Like this connect right here took me like 4 weeks to grow. Like it wasn't even fully connected, but like now there's hair already starting to grow here. So yeah, and people can like, I know y'all see this clear skin, bro. See this?
This man, yo, you gotta stop getting close to the camera, bro.
Bro, it's the number one best feature of my body, bro. My clear skin. That's it. That's the only good feature I have.
Word.
Yeah, bro. Every time I talk to somebody, or every time I talk to a girl, she's like, "Your skin is so clear. What's your skincare routine?" I don't know about you, but I don't have a skincare routine. So, like, do you have a skincare routine?
I do not. But I also am like, have my face is covered up by my hair. Mm-hmm. Right, so like when I get my hair braided or whatever,
yeah,
I may have like, it's weird though, because it's like, I don't know how you get pimples, but
I don't. If I got like one every month.
If I get a pimple, I get it like right up here. See where my
I've had one like right in this corner, like where my edge up is, right?
And I don't know why that is. It razor bumps? Like what is it?
I don't think it is, bro. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't
know. Anyway, but like that's where I get it. So like whenever like I want to get my hair braided again this week or some shit, mm-hmm. But you know, see where it is? Like right in this corner, they can't see it, but there's like a little pimple right here. But I really don't get pimples like. When I went to school and I was on the desk and shit, all the germs, that shit gave me pimples.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes I fall asleep in class. I was that kid. And you know, especially the classes I had already had like hundreds and shit, so I just didn't mind. But like I would sit there and I'd have my face like lined up right to the table, and yo, that pimple shit.
Rennie's in there.
That shit would just happen.
Yeah, he's in there. If you want to take a knock. Work. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, bro.
Clear skin, bro. I've always had clear skin. Every girl, bro, is always like, your skin is so clear. What's your skincare routine? I'm like, hey, I just wash my face whenever I get the chance. Like just like water, rinse it off in the morning. And my skin is always glowing. I'm just like, I just like rub lotion, bro. Like that's it, and they're like, that's not a skincare routine. I'm like, I was just blessed to have good skin, bro. It glows. It
that's
radiates.
Like me. I really have. You know, I think my skin's average. I don't know.
It's pretty good compared to most people,
but
especially right our age.
Yeah, I got. You're right. Definitely right on that. But I was specifically talk about the texture of my skin. I think my skin's very soft.
Oh yeah. My skin is like. It's softer when I don't have facial hair, so I gotta feel like up here. I gotta feel like the top of my cheek.
I can't grow facial. I just got the sideburns.
Yeah, like when I go like right here, I can literally feel like you can literally hear me like it's already back, bro. Like he used a razor and shaved it down. It's already back. Like right here, it's pretty soft. I've this is the only thing. So I'm gonna take my second to. I might come off as brag, but like I think I have great skin, and that's just from people telling me that. I've had somebody tell me they wear my skin, bro. Like some leather face shit, bro. Like I had somebody tell me they would wear my skin, like cut my skin off and wear it, bro.
It's weird as shit. There's a lot of shit happening in this room right now, by the way. FYI for the listeners.
Yeah, but like that's why like I take like I'm like that's why I'm gonna take this. I took that second to brag, but that's it. Like that's the only good thing I think I have like going on right here. Like some nice face, nice skin. That's about it. Right. Everything else could use work.
Well, you want to take a little break here?
About this first. I was just taking a little
gentle piss.
Yeah, gentle piss. You know what I mean? And it was like. So yeah, I was taking piss, and I was like thinking about like, so I have to get drug tested when I go to work because we operate heavy machinery and shit like that. So we had.
Oh, are you going back to work, by the way?
I don't. My dad wants me to go back, but my mom doesn't want me to go back. She wants me to go to a different job or internship.
Sure.
That's a story for.
It's hard to find an internship, bro.
Yeah.
And that's speaking from a person that was literally looking for. Yeah. I lucked out. So.
Yeah, but we can talk about that a little bit
another time. Anyway, go ahead.
But so I was taking a piss, and it was reminding me of the time the second time I took a drug test. It was like 8:00 in the morning, and I got up, and every time when I get up in the morning, my first thing to do is I go to the bathroom, I take a piss, right? I go to the bathroom, take a piss, go take my drug test, can't piss, right? And then I was drinking, so then she had me sit outside and like drink water. So I drank like so much fucking water, bro. Like it was over like 3 bottles full of water because I was like, I'm just gonna keep drinking all this water.
How much does it equate to? Like about how much?
I don't know.
Half a gallon. How much is even on the water?
It's 16.9 fluid ounces. So like in one sitting, I was just sitting there like in the morning, just drank all of it.
Yeah.
Like, and it was just like it filled me up, and I was like, and I got into the bathroom, and I like while I was sitting there, bro, some police officers came to get drug tested because they have to get drug tested, and bro, they just like everybody got their drug test, they all took like their piss or whatever, and then one dude comes back out, and she's like, and they like she gives him like she comes back out when you walk back out, she gives you like the water and she gives you the cup to drink out of it, right? Mm-hmm. And like, dude walks back out and they just start clowning his shit, bro. Like, the other police officers just start clowning this dude because he can't pee, right? Like, and I'm like, oh, I'm just dying, bro, on the inside. Then he goes and pisses, and I go and piss after that, right? I go and piss, and I'm like, bro, I gotta stop. I gotta move this cup away from my piss. I gotta let it hit the water because, like, I'm gonna overfill this cup, right? And I was in the bathroom just now. And it's all adding up to some funny shit. I was in the bathroom just now taking a piss, and I was like, bro, they would have loved me, bro. I would have definitely had to get 2 cups to fill all this shit up because I was that, and it's so much. I had so much water. So much piss just came out, bro.
That shit caught me a little bit off.
See, I had to get the build up, bro.
They would have loved me because I would have
filled up 2 cups, 3 cups, 4 cups.
I'll never forget the one time, like, you know, I had to fill up the cups at like the doctor's office.
Oh, to test for
they like test or whatever to make sure shit's okay for physicals.
Yeah, they test for like STDs and stuff too.
Oh,
that's how they tested that. Yeah, because I always ask, and they're like, "Oh, can you pee in this cup?" And like, how else would they test? Like, they're not gonna test my blood.
It makes sense. So yeah, I pissed in the like cup, and it was like a little paper cup, and I like pissed like way over the limit, bro. Shit was overflowing, and then I like hit all the toilet seat. I just remember going back. Hey, here's the thing. Why is it sticky? I was like, well, you know, my aim is not that good. So, what were you gonna say? News.
Hold on, I just want to make sure I'm not stupid, and they can test through STD. STIs test may look for things like chlamydia. STI testing. The urine can be tested for gonorrhea and chlamydia. The blood can be tested.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so
yeah. So some sexual transmitted disease.
Yeah.
Good.
It wasn't even the news. I just thought about it because it happened while we were like over the last 2 weeks. But New York State.
Weed.
Marijuana. Exactly.
I knew you were going with that.
Yes, sir. Because I thought about it.
I did think about that. I did see that. Yeah. How do you feel?
I feel amazing, bro. I feel unstoppable, bro. The crack give me more power. Hey.
I don't know, bro. Like, I think it's about time, but
100%.
You know what's crazy though is that we know why this cat's doing that. So, and I really don't want to talk about that here.
Yeah.
But you know, briefly, the governor of New York is dealing with some problems right now, and he's trying to cover his ass. Let's just say it like that.
Yeah.
And that's basically bottom line. So it's like, ooh, I can use this to do it. Like, this shit should have been done. You know what I mean? It's like if something bad happens with like Puerto Ricans, and they're like, all right, well now you're a state, and it's like, bro, you've been promising this forever, and now because someone's holding you accountable for something, you're gonna try to distract. You know what I'm saying? So it's a look here, don't look over here type thing. Yeah, 100%. So I'm happy. I'm starting to smell a whole lot more weed, and it is what it is. I think we're going to see over the summer. All right, actually, I'm
going to be smoking weed at my house, bro.
Huh?
I'm going to be smoking weed at my house.
No,
bro.
wait, hold up. That's where I was going.
That's exactly where I'm going, bro. I mean, it's bring your own weed, but like we're going to be chilling. We're going to be on the trampoline smoking weed, bro.
BYW, but yeah, you know, you bring your shit, you know, we smoke.
Bro, we're going to be on the trampoline. We're going to be hitting backflips while smoking weed, bro. It's going to feel crazy.
Now, what are you using? Were you smoking woods? You're on the...
No, I'm going to do
What's even legal? What's the rules for it?
It's just weed, bro.
Everything
is legal, bro. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Now people are just going to be doing it in public. So what I was going to say, though...
Now we got to get crack.
What I was going to say was... you're going to see a lot more people coming into New York for weed because there's other states that it's not legalized in. So like Massachusetts is legalized in, and there's like a whole bunch of slew of other states. Like New Yorkers used to go to Massachusetts to go get weed and then come back to smoke it or whatever, right? And what's funny though is that all these like little drug dealers have been doing weed. There's going to be so many medical marijuana things, and there's going to be so many regular like weed shops. They're going to open up everywhere now.
Yeah, it took $200,000 for the paperwork. You feel
Really?
like I was in the barber shop and the dude was talking about it, bro.
He was talking about, yo,
Homeboy-
can I like...
Homeboy came in to get his cut.
It's like, yo, I usually sell crack, but I also sell weed. Now, can I do this shit for legal?
Yeah. So he was talking about, it's $200,000 for the paper. If you go through, they put that money into you can get that money. Like if you don't get like approved, you get your money back. And I think he says like if your paperwork like is authorized or approved or whatever, I think like it goes towards like the shop that you want to get or something like that. But you still got to buy all your own weed. So $200,000, you could have your own weed shop, but no weed.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just so funny. He came in, he was like, and so there was a dude who came in, and there was a dude getting his hair cut before me. Homeboy who came in talked about it. He was like, dude got up out of the chair after, like, who was getting his hair cut. He was like, yeah, bro, I got an AF on me right now. Like, what you about to get into? I was like, okay, bro. Like, we have to do all that.
What a clown.
Hey, I don't want to talk about crack, though. Hey, ain't nothing stronger than these crack addicts, bro. If crack don't kill, nothing will, bro.
I'm going to say this. What about heroin? I think if you survive heroin, and you've done it like quite a few times, been a heroin addict for a few years, you may be invincible.
Hey, yeah, you might have some superpowers, bro. You can check that out.
You know
like,
what I'm
bro,
saying?
It's the same, like, I don't know, bro. Cocaine is different, bro. I feel like if you do cocaine, you just fucked up in your
I feel
head.
like coke is more acceptable than almost any other drug. I think coke is the next most acceptable thing after weed.
Bro, are you like? I feel like.
I mean, like drug wise,
Yeah.
like acceptable to do. Like if someone's like, yo, like you want to do this like line of cocaine in the bathroom, you know, no one's gonna be like,
in terms of like drugs, people talk about it a lot. But like, there's like I feel like in between like weed, there's like weed is the entry level, bro. I feel like weed is very entry level. Then you get to your.
But I don't think it's a gateway. I think it's just something that's like the most base of things. I think it's right next to alcohol.
Yeah. So you start with. I think you should maybe start with alcohol, go up to weed, or you start with weed, go to like alcohol.
Yeah.
I feel like they're just like right.
They're
there.
interchangeable. Honestly.
Yeah. But I think like so like they're. But I think like in between like weed and like cocaine.
I just want to see how your light's doing.
Oh yeah, it's on. I was like, what the fuck? In between that is like shrooms, acid, and like that's it. Like there's shrooms and acid, and then you say you do cocaine.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna be honest.
You think acid is like?
I think because this is why I think that there's more shit, and there is a lot about people getting high off of shrooms and shit like that, and going on acid. But I think there's so much coke in movies and TV shows and shit, and this is honestly where I'm going at. That I think there's a way where it becomes acceptable by certain standards. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Funny, I don't know. That's why I think that it goes coke than acid and the shrooms and shit.
Bro?
Yeah, bro.
I've definitely had, bro. Honestly, if somebody offered me coke, right, like I'd be like, I don't know about that.
Well, I would never do any of it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
But somebody offered me acid, and I was like, next time I got you, because like right now I'm a little fucked up in my head. Because bro, coke is way more potent and powerful than like acid. Like acid and like the shrooms are psychedelics. Mm-hmm. They just make you trip.
But coke makes you like get on that energy craze. Like you just want.
Coke is fucking wild, bro.
You want to go do some shit. You want to go for a run all of a sudden.
Yeah, coke is wild. But
yeah, coke's the shit, bro. Basically, bottom line is do coke.
No, bottom line is don't do coke.
Don't do any of these.
But if you really had to, bro, do a lot of crack, bro, and I promise you'll be invincible, bro. Like, bro, if you're not dead from crack and you're probably losing your teeth. You probably smoke cigarettes too. Like, let's be honest, if you're doing crack,
cigarettes are so bad. I think cigarettes. If cigarettes were included in that, they'd be below. They'd be right on the same level of crack, for me.
Okay, so that's a I don't know where I put like cigarettes in terms of like level of like which drugs I would do first, but like in terms of like drugs I would never do cigarettes. Cigarettes is the last thing I would ever do.
Like if you had a gun to my head and you're like you have to choose one of these,
heroin,
right? And like there was no marijuana or like alcohol on the table, because that would be the first thing I'd go for. It's like weed or some kind of like alcoholic beverage or some shit, like a beer or some shit. And they're like, but you have to do like shrooms, coke, smoke a cigarette, acid. Do heroin, acid, all this shit, ecstasy, all that shit. I'd be like, put a line of coke down, because that looks like that's what I'm doing.
I think like if there was like, all right, so if there's a lineup and they're like do like weed and alcohol right on the table and it's like a lineup of drugs, I'm taking the acid. Acid's like a little tab bar you put on your mouth, you suck on it, you swallow it after you're done.
But but like ecstasy, I think ecstasy is even easier, because all that is this.
Yeah, you could do a pill.
That's it. But you don't even need water for it. It's so small.
Yeah, but it's like way more potent. That's why.
Oh, that's where you're good.
But if you gave if you gave me a table and it was like cigarettes, like it wasn't even like a pack of cigarettes. I'm talking like one cigarette, ketamine, which is a horse tranquilizer people do, or like heroin, bro. Ketamine. I'm probably doing the ketamine, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, like that cigarette is disgusting, bro. Like I'm gonna pride myself on never being like I will pride myself on never smoking a cigarette in my life. But if somebody was like, pick one. I'm sorry, but that ketamine is looking phenomenal, bro. I'm gonna take it and I'll be like, exquisite. I'm gonna make that shit's a 5-course meal in my mind, bro. You give me that cigarette, I'll literally throw up the entire time I'm smoking it, bro.
Shit, dude. There's something else I wanted to speak on. Oh, did you get a chance to watch Godzilla vs. Kong?
No, I haven't watched anything, bro. I've been watching Burn Notice.
You went back to Burn Notice?
I went back to Burn Notice. I'm on season 5.
Damn, good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I watched Godzilla vs. Kong.
It's out yet. It's out already.
It was very entertaining. The script is terrible in every way, shape, and form. Like, there were so many stupid lines that were in that film. I was like, did they really put that in this movie? Like, I thought we were past those cheesy lines. Like, I don't know. In my mind, in my opinion, I think there is 2 very good MonsterVerse, and I'm a huge MonsterVerse fan. There's 2 very good MonsterVerse movies, Kong Skull Island and Godzilla. And the only reason why I like both of those, and they're not really the same tonality-wise, is because one, Kong Skull Island is an adventure, and it is fun. And we follow these human characters, and Kong's in the movie, but the human characters are written so well. Even though I know we wanted to see Kong fight more or whatever. But the human characters, funny. I want to see them on screen. It worked for me. The film worked for me. And then Godzilla, the first one, was like this horror thriller type thing. And that shit was fire, bro. I love that movie. I was like, I remember watching that shit, and I was like, this isn't going to be that good. I walked out of the thing, I was like, wow, that was really good. Because it was just a very different... Because, I mean, like, in reality... You see a big-ass monster or big-ass monsters, how are you going to respond? Screaming and crying and trying to hide and, you know, I mean, the military going after, like, it's very realistic, grounded way of looking at Godzilla. That's why I liked it. And then King of Monsters came out, and I was like, I don't know, like, it's not terrible, but I don't really like I don't like it that much. But this was way more monster fights, I could say that. It was very entertaining. So I'll give it that.
We're going to add a spoiler warning here. Who won? I want to give.
Oh, spoiler warning! Yeah, click off video right now.
So yeah, I'm gonna give my 2 cents. Like,
okay, ready?
What's up? Like, all right, give me like.
So there's I want
to ask a question.
Oh,
like,
do it.
Like, all right, so before I give my 2 cents on this, like, who I thought before I even watched the movie, before I get your answer.
Yeah.
Was there an actual winner?
There was a sort of definitive winner.
Okay, and I'm gonna go with that winner. Was King Kong?
Was not.
Good.
With Godzilla.
I'm happy about that. Okay. Godzilla was definitely the stronger of the 2 anyways.
Let me say this. So, what I think was funny about this is, one, if you look at the movie, first round, Godzilla kicks his ass, he finds him in the water. Spoiler warning, again. Then second round, King Kong comes back with the force, beats the shit out of Godzilla. Like, it looks like Godzilla's done after this shit, right? Round 3 starts. Pretty even fight throughout the whole thing. Then Godzilla catches him on this thing. He breaks his arm, and then he's got him on top. But what was really cool about it is that Godzilla was on the top, and it was almost like a Batman and Superman kind of thing. Or,
Godzilla was definitely the Superman.
And not really in this case. I mean, Batman won Batman versus Superman, but you know yeah, you know what I mean. I get what you're saying.
Godzilla was way stronger.
Godzilla was way stronger, but what I think what was cool about it was that there was and it did really well this without even any words of dialogue. Godzilla was roaring at him as he's standing on top of him, and then King Kong, instead of being like, get the fuck off me, or like bowing, roars back. And then Godzilla gets up and he was like, okay, motherfucker, I see you, and then walks away, and then they fight this big villain. Do you want to know who it is?
Is it King Ghidorah?
No.
Fuck. Is it another like big like monster? Is it a kaiju?
It's very obvious. Like, if you watch the trailer, it's very obvious who it is.
Was it Mechagodzilla?
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah, I was like, and what's kind of sad is that
they beat his ass.
They beat the shit out of him. But what was cool is that because there was a lot of talk about this being the last MonsterVerse movie. I don't think it will be, because they made a lot of money off of this. and we could talk about the pandemic numbers. Godzilla vs. Kong is the highest. Like, it almost did the regular numbers it would have, even without it. And we don't even know what the HBO Max is. That's just off of box office.
Yeah.
So it's a very pretty impressive thing, because if they even waited longer, it would have even been bigger. But like I was saying, they probably made so much more money off of it, though, because people bought straight from the company by doing HBO Max. But like I was saying, what was cool about it is that they're beating each other's ass. But I'm like, this isn't like, Mechagodzilla is cool and all, but like, I know who's gonna win this fight. Like, it doesn't feel like there's one monster that they need to do like a whole Avengers style team up, and that is Destroya. If you know who Destroya is, it's this 1,000-foot beast that's just larger than Godzilla and would be larger than Kong. And if that was the enemy here, it would have felt like it was more of a finale to a universe. So this is what I think was going to happen. I think they're going to do a few spin-off movies from a few different of the characters. I think Mothra is going to come back, get her own movie. I think maybe a new Kong movie.
King Ghidorah.
Maybe Godzilla 3. I don't know. I don't think Ghidorah is going to come back.
Wow.
I think Ghidorah is done out of the universe. I think they may bring him back for a solo film, but that's neither here or there. And then I think they may do some other kaiju. I don't know. But the final movie, I think, is going to be Godzilla, Mothra, King Kong, and then whoever other kaiju they want to throw in there versus Destroya. And I feel that it would only be smart if they did a few solo films out of the next 3-4 years, and then did that big team up, and then have that be the finale.
So you're like, bro, from what I get from this, is just a fucking. This is just a remake of the DC universe with kaijus.
It's a lot like the DC universe, and it's a lot like the Marvel universe. But like, what I think is cool about the way that they did it is that it was like, okay, we're gonna give Godzilla his own movie, and then we're gonna do this. But I think what they were doing in Godzilla 2 was a little bit too much, because they were introducing all these characters, because they're like, well, They have this contract with Toho, who owns the characters, and it's got to get renewed at some point or whatever. Anyway, the thing about that is, though, when they have to go re-sign this contract every like 3 or 4 years, or probably, however the time span is,
it's pretty short, probably.
Yeah, it's really short. So like, they're saying that they, depending on what the actual numbers are, they're going to go sign something. So I think in the next week we see them go sign the contract saying, hey, we're going to make 3 more movies. 2 of them are probably going to be spin-offs, and then the other one is going to be like a finale movie where like Godzilla or King Kong dies. I think it's really cool, though. Like, the way that they did Kong was great, but the whole movie is great. Like I said, the script sucks, the human characters are garbage, but like, there's way more monsters in it, so I can't really take it apart. Like, the original movie, I think King Kong wins, and I was okay with that. I'm not gonna lie, when I was a kid I liked King Kong, but when that first Godzilla movie came out of this monsterverse, boy, it was hard not to like Godzilla. Holy shit, they made him so cool. But yeah, like, Godzilla was definitely like the Superman in that regards, but King Kong was beating the shit out of him. Like, he was giving him hell. Like, honestly, let's say King Kong doesn't break his arm, probably wins the fight.
Really? Wow.
Or ends in a standoff. It's just because the way that they how big he is and how much smarter he is. Like, Godzilla's smart, but he goes off of instinct, as in where Kong's got...
Kong had to build shit to fuck with him,
and he has like this axe in the movie
that like we can like hold him in atomic breath, right?
Right. And then he's got like, but he's very smart with the way he attacks him. Like, if you watch it, you'll see like he'll throw something and Godzilla will react to a thing he threw, like go for the diversion, and then Kong will just get the drop on him.
Yeah.
So like, that's why he's smarter than him. Like, that's why like it was a very
Kong was definitely
it was a very like equal level playing field.
Yeah,
because just the intelligence was a huge factor in that.
Yeah, because Godzilla was fucking. He was way strong. He's not even the strongest version of Godzilla, but like, he was definitely way stronger than King Kong in that sense.
Yeah, dude. But it's not even that he's stronger. It's that he's got so much more shit. Like, he's got so many more like things that you can throw at.
Bro, and his skin is so tough. Yeah.
The skin, like a lot of the shit that Kong was throwing at him, like, the only way that Kong was doing any damage was with the axe, or it was with the himself. Yeah. Just throwing fist at him. And that was really taking the ass out of Godzilla, which I was surprised. So that shows how powerful King Kong is. But listen, out of that, any movies you're looking up to, like Space Jam is coming out. They just dropped a trailer. And then Suicide Squad, the new one directed by James Gunn, and then Black Widow's coming out soon. Like, any You know, there are movies. Mortal Kombat is coming out.
That's what. Yeah, I heard about that one. I was like, oh, I'm kind of interested in that one. I'm interested in the Space Jam one. I'm just waiting for a Blade movie, bro.
Dude, you have this fucking Blade movie. Let me tell you why I'm not excited for Blade. Wesley Snipes' Blade in Blade 1 is one of the best Blades, and Mahershala Ali has a task ahead of it for him. So
100%.
And you know what? It makes me a little bit sad is that Mahershala Ali is playing Blade. Now I think that's a great casting. However, it means that Luke Cage is not canon. So it means that Daredevil is not canon. So you know that's where. But yeah, that's why I'm a little.
I don't know, bro. Like I've never even watched a Blade movie. I've just watched so many videos on Blade, like and the movies and the breakdown and all his fight scenes. Like I've never sat and watched the movies, but I just have like he's just so cool, bro. He's so badass, and I'm just like. Blade, like I've got this love for Blade now that like it doesn't make any sense. Like I know everything about him, but I've never watched his movies. But I just got this love for Blade for no reason.
If you're a comic book fan, one of my favorite superhero teams in Marvel, because I didn't really like the Marvel comics. I didn't think they were that good in terms of storytelling, but there was some events that I was like, yeah, this is pretty good. Marvel Knights and Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Now there's been a few Thunderbolts iterations, but one that sticks out to me is the one that has Red Hulk, Agent Venom, but we're not going to talk about them here. Has Punisher, Daredevil, Elektra, Blade, I think Moon Knight, and Ghost Rider.
Yeah, we're getting a Moon Knight shit too.
Yeah, we're getting Moon Knight shit too. But like all of those characters, that right there to me is the most badass you could get, because those are the darker, grittier.
They're like anti-heroes.
And they're anti-heroes. Oh yeah, and Wolverine's a part of that. I think Wolverine and Deadpool are part of that as well. So like these are all characters you're looking at like, this is pretty cool. Now the Marvel Knights was the first comic book, and that was Doctor Strange, I'm going off the top of memory, Doctor Strange, Ghost Rider, Punisher, Daredevil, Wolverine, and Blade. I think Blade was in that too.
Blade was in one of them. I remember that.
Yeah, Blade was in I think both of them, but I don't remember. But I just know that, like, you know, with the Moon Knight show coming out and then the Blade movie coming out.
Yeah. Maybe it's a movie, we don't know yet.
Yeah, but in the talks about I think it's
got to be a movie, bro.
A movie, because they make so much money off of it. Like, I don't know. Anyway, but like with Deadpool coming over, you can definitely bring him into it. But you know, you already have a pre-established Punisher that there's rumors that he's going to be in one of these next movies, John Berthal. And then you know you have a lot of other stuff like Daredevil, and there's rumors that he's going to be in Spider-Man. Yeah. So like, you know. And Ghost Rider, rumors that Keanu Reeves is going to play Ghost Rider. So it's very interesting. We'll see. You know, we'll see how it happens.
Yeah.
I want that team up movie so badly, because it would just be so cool.
I know. Yeah. What was I going to say? In the last, what are you going to choose? The last thing we want to record? You want to call it after this?
Yeah, we can just call it after this.
Okay. Well, in the last 7 minutes, I want to talk about how much better DC comic books are than Marvel.
Oh, by far.
100%. But it doesn't make sense because the Marvel movies are so... a lot of the DC movies are just so ass, bro.
Yeah, but I think some of the Marvel movies are bad too.
Yeah, 100%, but they've had way more successful and good movies.
Commercial success.
Yeah, but I feel like they've had a lot more good movies in general. Like, I feel like there's so... and there's no reason for it. There's so many, like, fucking... good DC stories that could be adapted, and all they have to do is just adapt them, bro. They don't have to change anything, bro. Like, they just have to, like, cut them down a little bit. Like, bro, like Blackest Night, DC Rebirth, bro, Crisis on Infinite Earths, which they only did in the TV special.
But they did bring some movie characters. Like, they could do a bigger scale of that, I agree.
Yeah, but they haven't even set up anything yet. They literally went from, like, they haven't had a Flash movie, they haven't had a Cyborg movie.
That's coming. The Cyborg movie's not.
Like, that shit doesn't make sense, though. They should have done that before they made the team up, bro.
I agree, but, like
the Cyborg movie, maybe not, but the Flash one, definitely.
If you watch the Snyder Cut, I think Zack Snyder's whole vision for the thing was very different. But I think that elements that he was going to do, like, there's clear setup for what they did in Crisis, right, with bringing in the whole multiverse.
Yeah.
That there's going to be some event that happens within DC that's going to bring all the heroes together.
Maybe it's DC Rebirth.
But the thing is, when you watch the Snyder Cut, they talk about the anti-life equation in the multiverse.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, but now the Warner Brothers execs are saying, we're not doing this anymore. We're doing independent movies, no team-up movies.
That's so whack.
And that's the dumbest thing ever, because you have opened the vault for every Grant Gustin's Flash, the old TV Flash from the 90s, Ezra Miller, all the DCEU properties, all the other movies that came before, Christopher Reeves, Brandon Routh, Christian Bale, like all these Batman and stuff. coming together in one movie, bigger than Endgame.
Because exactly. Because like, here's my thing. Like, the reason why I'm so mad they didn't do it. Like, the Cyborg movie, I get. Like, Cyborg's introduction, even in the regular Justice League, not the Snyder cut, it was fine. Like, you know what I mean? We didn't really like. We got like a little bit of his backstory. We didn't need a lot of it. You know what I mean? We can get a whole other movie on him after. You know what I mean? But the Flash movie, I think, needed to be done beforehand. Flash has always been a founding member of the Justice League, and with the entire Grant Gustin run of Flash, I feel like it just felt like Ezra Miller wasn't up to par.
Oh, he was so good in the Snyder cut.
Yeah. But I feel like even like that's why he should have had his own movie beforehand, for us to like look at him and be like, yeah, this is like his own movie. He stands out. He's a great actor. He's a great person. Phenomenal. He fits as the Flash, because Grant Gustin is such an amazing Flash. Like, I see Grant Gustin as the Flash.
I honestly did not think Ezra Miller was going to top it, and then I saw Snyder. I saw Whedon's, and I was like, he's not that bad, but he's like such more of a Wally West than a Barry Allen. And then I saw the thing, and I was like, this is really cool. And then I saw the Snyder cut, and then I was like, Ezra Miller is the Flash. He's the Flash.
More so than Grant Gustin, even in the first season.
This is my personal point of view. I think that he is the giddier version of Barry Allen, and
like the rebirth version, like when
it works. It works. And it works. And they're two different Flashes with the same name, and it works. Yeah. And I think I love them both equally. That's why and now I look back at that Crisis scene where both of them are like, oh, what is this? And meet each other and shit. I'm like, this is just so much cooler. But the DC has the vault to do the shit that Marvel cannot. Yeah, exactly.
Because like we have like, there's so many more like multiversal events that we have. Like DC has. They have like
Elseworlds.
They have Elseworlds. They have DC Dark Knights and Metal, bro, which is very recent, still happening to this day. Like repercussions from that is still happening. Doomsday Clock, which is just finished. Yeah, because there's so much more multiversal. What is it called? They had Final Crisis. Final Crisis after Crisis on Infinite Earths. There's so much more shit that DC has that would make literally like they could literally make like I would say upwards up to like the 30s or 40s worth of movies out of this shit. They could literally do build up movies. So like in between Crisis on Infinite Earths and Final Crisis, do a bunch of like other movies that add up to it.
Dude, Final Crisis be all the big movie.
Bro, they could have so much shit. They just don't take time to look at the fucking comic books, because the comic books for DC have amazing writing. Have you watched the Green Lanterns? I don't remember who wrote it, but like the whole Blackest Night where they
I think Jeff Johns was a part of that.
Jeff Johns, he wrote it.
Yeah, he is a producer in DC and is not doing a good job.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if that entire storyline was phenomenal, bro, with the whole emotional spectrum, everything that was with Green Lantern and Jeff Johns was fucking amazing. And to see the shitty writing that they had in like some of the other movies, whack. Anyways.
Yeah, we gotta wrap this up.
Yeah.
Yo, guys, thank you so much. It's been real. It's been Not On Class Podcast.
Bitch.
Episode 10, you already know. Thank you guys so much. Go out there, go follow, do all this stupid shit.
Yes, sir.
Keep posted for